Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. How are you all doing today? It's Friday. It's Friday. And we are winding up for the weekend and winding down from the week. So I hope you all are doing good. I know we have a sicko in the chat today. But we're going to send our positive energy to you so you'll feel better. So thank you, Izzy, for helping your mom out. That's so nice of you. Now, this video is not marked for children. However, we're going to keep it kid friendly. So you all make sure y'all keep things kid friendly in the chat. And before I get started, I just want to say hello to everybody. So let me see. Hello, Nettie. Thanks for coming on early with me. And D. Snyder's Designs. Also, she's sick right now, but we have Izzy is helping her out with the chat. So thank you, Izzy, again. Hey, April. Glad to have you here. And also Penny. Howdy. And Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, thank you for being a Patreon member. And also Barb, hey. And Rachel, thanks for coming on. You're going to center yourself, April? Good. Center yourself. We're going to be nice people today. All right, so this is, I dubbed Friday, Finish Up Friday, because I always have tons of stuff that I need to actually get finished doing. So, of course, as I was kind of going around things here in the cave here, because it's kind of like a cave right now. As I was going around in the cave, I was picking up things that I was like, hey, I need to finish that. Hey, I need to finish that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hello, Donna. Donna, I'm going to be showing your digital kit today. I meant to send you a message, but I got kind of caught up. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe because this is all junk journal related. So if that's the kind of content that you like, then you're definitely in the right place. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button, and then also make sure that you hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. Y'all, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Oh, we're good. Okay. So just make sure that you hit the notification button so that you'll know when the videos come out. Y'all, I'm just trying to look at what's going on my screen and I don't even know. Okay, let's see. This is like a little bit behind. Okay. Anyway, also, if you're coming on the replay, just know that I am going to be chatting with my junk journal buddies over in the chat window. So, of course, it's going to be a bit chatty, but we're going to get some things done. And I actually had to cut some more words, y'all, from the wordplay because I'm telling you, I've been using these words like crazy. I told y'all. And I had some pages printed out so that I could print some more of these words. So these are a digital kit over at Pleasant Creations, so you can pick those up at Pleasant Creations and use the code YouTubeFan for a discount. So let me put this out the way. I actually cut that on my Brother Scan and Cut, which is, by the way, one of my favorite machines. And so if you don't have one, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can check it out because it's like, if you are a crafter, this is like your friend. Everybody should have one for sure. And let's see. I have this. I laminated these when we did like the washi tape for the swap, and then I didn't cut these. So I did send my swap out. Y'all, I'm multitasking while I'm talking here. So let me get my paper cutter out so I can cut these down, and then those will kind of be done also. Let's get Big Mama so she can cut these very easily. So if you are, well, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Did I ask y'all how y'all was doing? Because I don't even know if I asked y'all how y'all was doing. I just started digging in. So how is everybody doing today? Because I am doing a fantastic. I'm gonna have to cut this with the scissors first because it's all uneven. Do y'all ever are you ever like cleaning up your space and then you're like, oh no, I have some stuff that I have to get finished? That's how I am on Finish Up Friday. I'm like, I got to finish some stuff up because I have too many like hanging chads. Y'all, I live in Florida, so I have hanging chads. Uh-oh, these are kind of close. So I'm gonna cut these a lot straighter than what I'm cutting them. Just trying to, the way I put them in the laminator, it's kind of funkified. And I should be doing this with my scissors, with my old lady glasses on. So what are you all working on? Do you have some finish up stuff that you're working on? April says that she's going to be junk journaling soon. Yay! That's fantastic, April, because I'm trying to put up more of the junk journaling process videos or a junk journal with me videos. So you can stay tuned for those, or you can come over to Patreon because almost daily I go on and I do something very creative, and a lot of times that's working in my junk journal. So those videos are actually live videos over on Patreon, and I'm usually on early in the morning. So, and Rachel is usually there hanging out with me because she's that kind of girl. She's that kind of girl that she's hanging out with me early in the morning. Because I kind of made it a thing where I want to try to spend some time every day, whether it be like 5 minutes or an hour, doing my art. So, and I've been doing a pretty good job keeping up with that. So y'all can join me while I'm arting, and you can art with me. All right, we got this out here. So we got a few people that are working on some junk journals. So Nettie says she's going through her book and she's getting her papers together. All right, so this one is pretty much done. Just make sure here. I want to let's go ahead and punch the hole. Well, let me punch the hole in a minute because I'm about to get too much stuff on my desk. Where are we at? Okay, let's use this to cut some of this stuff. And this, I'm trying not to get too close because these are like laminated pockets. So, you know, if you cut too close to your image and whatnot, you will end up cutting things off or opening up that pocket. We don't want to open up the pocket. So April says she's working on her swap journal tags tonight. Y'all, I'm proud of myself because I already sent out all of my swap items. That definitely didn't happen last month. I felt kind of bad about that. So you'll probably hear me talk about that all the time. Because I didn't send out my swap in time. I felt really bad. Because I'm like, people just expect more from me. Yeah, I should have had my stuff out and I didn't. But I got it out this month, so I am A-okay. So April, you want to work on your personal journals? I think I'm going to have to work on, actually I have a journal that I'm going to use for my next journal. Because I know I'm getting close to running out of space in my personal journal, which is my Woman Overboard journal. And so I know it's time for me to get ready to work in a new journal. And I'll show you, if I remember, I'll show you the journal that I'm going to be working in next. All right. Boy, cutting stuff by hand. Yeah, this is like fussy cutting. In some respects, it's kind of therapeutic. And then when you're like on live and you're trying to do things in a, well, I guess I'm not trying to do it like that quickly. And I am kind of taking my time. All right, let's see here. I'm going to try to do, I am going to do like some journal spots as well after I get done with these tags. And I was going to leave like the bottom of these like and square it off, but that lamination is really sharp, so I want to kind of cut that out. Let me move this out the way because this is just in my way. Ugh. We don't need no stinking big mama for this job. We don't need no stinking big mama. Y'all, this morning I took my mother to see one of her friends that she hasn't seen for like over 30 years. And her friend just happened to be in the neighborhood, so to speak. And so we went to see her, and we had breakfast with her and her daughter. Her daughter is like my age. Of course, my mom is like her friend's age. And we must have sat and talked for, like about 6 hours for real. So I enjoyed our time together and our breakfast. We had breakfast out at Disney, and the people there are so nice at Disney World, and everybody always asks because we stay in this area, and some other people in this area can kind of attest to the fact that the first thing people ask you when you stay someplace like this where there's a lot of theme parks, we have Universal Studios, we have Disney, they always say, hey, do you go to the parks? No, they say you must go to the parks all the time. And I'm like, nope. I don't think so. Because it can be very expensive, especially if you're taking like your whole family. People save up like all their lives to go to Disney. But Disney really, that's one place that they really, they make you feel at home. Everybody is nice, and you get your money's worth. You really get your money's worth if you stay out there, especially if you stay on one of the Disney properties. And this is not a this is not a sponsored video. I'm just saying. Yeah. All right, come off of here. You know what? I never thought about the corner chomper, like the blades getting dull on here. But I was watching one of Rachel's videos over at Craftastic, and she was talking about how her blades were getting dull on her corner chomper. But you can use like the aluminum foil method to kind of sharpen them up. But I don't think mine are dull yet. But I never even thought about them getting dull. But anywho, back to, hey Roberta, back to my story out at Disney. So we had breakfast out there and everything. We talked, and we sat at the table for a good 4 hours before we moved outside and stuff. And they just let us sit there in the restaurant. The restaurant wasn't crowded, but it was nice of them to let us just sit and reminisce and chit chat and talk. And me and my mom's friend's daughter, we have a lot in common. She actually knits, which is pretty cool. I do not knit, but I did have a grandmother that knitted. And whenever me and my brothers and my one of my sister cousins, whenever we got in trouble and stuff, we got the four corners. at my grandmother's house. That's where, like, it was 4 of us. So you go sit in that corner, you go sit in that corner, you go sit in that corner, and you go sit in that corner. That's the 4 corners, y'all. Uh-oh, let me see. Yeah, that's the 4 corners. And my grandmother would give us like a ball of yarn and a needle. She always had a bunch of them, and she taught us how to crochet, not knit. So I learned how to crochet just a little bit from my grandmother when we were supposed to be doing our 4 corners. Oh, you're getting an eco printer. What's an eco printer? Is that one of the printers that has like the ink tanks? Is that what an eco printer is? Okay, so I have all of these and I can use them however I please. Let me just go ahead and stick the holes in this. This one, I'm gonna stick 1/8 of an inch. And I'm not putting any grommets or anything here. I'm just sticking a hole. And then I'll be finished with this and I can move on to the next thing. And I'll show you all the journal that I'm going to be working in next. Actually, oh no, I think I want to make this a bigger hole, but I'll just leave it little because that kind of worked out. Yeah, I love this Big Bite. This is one of my favorite tools now. Once of my favorite. All right, so these are done. So what I could do with these, I can put washi on these, or I can just put these in some journals. You can't really write on them, but you can use them as bookmarks. So these would be fantastic bookmarks, laminated. I don't laminate things too much because I want them to have kind of an organic feel. Hey, Wendy. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to show you all my next journal. And I think I've shown y'all like a little while ago. Oh. Alright, so this is going to be my next journal that I'm going to be working in. I'm not working in it today, but this will be my next journal that I'm going to be working in. And it's actually a wraparound journal. And my thinking is I wanted to work like in some different types of journals. Like I have like the hardback journal now, and I wanted to work in a softer journal and see how that feels for me, just for an experiment, because y'all know I'm the queen of experiments. And so, so April says the eco printer, the printer says it'll print up to a year of printing. Wow, that's amazing. So is that I'm assuming that's inkjet, not laser. Okay, so I did like this very beautiful collage on the front of this, and I put a vintage ribbon on here, and I did some sewing on it. And so this is what it looks like on the back. And I put like some vintage lace on here, and I made some little tiny tags and put those on here. And then in the inside, I call this a tag journal because it has lots of spaces for tags. Although my journals don't have this is my journal, so I haven't put a lot of tags in it. And I have a big pocket in the front, and this is an actual pocket. This is one of the pockets that I made, and here's the back one here, and I did lots of sewing on it. So when I did these types of journals, this is where I got the digital fabric pockets from, and these are a digital kit over at Pleasant Creations that's available right now. And you'll see, I'll give you a little flip through of this one. And like I said, this one is for me. And I think I made this before I got the whippersnapper as well. So here's a spot where I can put in like some tags here. And I can put a tag here as well, because this is a tag book. And I'll show you one that has lots of tags in it already. And you can see. So this is going to be the next book that I am moving into. Hey, Michelle, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. Got some nice vintage and vintagey papers in here. And that's the center, and then rest here. So I can't wait to get into this. Here has a little pocket right there. I'm dying to start working into this one, but I'm going to try to wait until I have done a lot more in the journal that I'm in. Now this journal is a lot smaller than the journal that I'm working in now, so it's definitely going to be a test to see. And see, here's some more tag spots here where I could put tags in. And I think I'm going to enjoy this. And of course, one of the guest checks, which is a digital kit as well in the shop. So that's going to be my next journal that I'm working in. And I will show you, if you all want to work on a journal like this one with me when I get started on this, I have these up in the shop. I'll show you a few of these. I actually have quite a few, but I'll just show you a few real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to finishing up some items. So let me move mine's out the way. And here's one. I actually have the bands loose because I took some pictures of these. So these are already up in the shop. And this is what these look like. So it's 3 of these, and I mean I have more of these up, but I'm just going to show you just a few of them. So these are wraparound journals as well. So let's look at this one first. Hey Sharon. And they all have vintage ribbons on them that I did lots of sewing on, and then they all have pockets in the front. So I made these a little bit differently on the fronts than I did mine's. And you can see it has some tags that we made together and lots of dangly stuff. I decided to dangle things off of the actual tags themselves. And here's another tag that we made together, and this is actually book number 1, and it has like some beautiful collaging on it, and also it has the beautiful sewing around it as well. And then we're going to open this up. It's kind of like a trifold, and when you open it up, you have your pocket in the front and then a pocket in the back, and the pockets have this wonderful fabric on them. And then of course I've filled every pocket with tags. So we have a tag here, and we have some journal cards here in the back as well. So get back in there, journal cards. Don't you be giving me no hard time. And then I put like some vellum on the front, because I feel like sometimes a book is not a book unless it has like a fly leaf or some vellum in the front. And then you can see it has like some beautiful pages, and I left the pages kind of in a naked state on purpose. And it has some pockets, and I filled all the pockets with lots of goodies. And this one is kind of like a journaling note card, and it has some more journal cards, and everything has sewing on it. Y'all know I went crazy with the sewing, right? Because I'm a sewing kind of girl. It has like vintage papers in, and then we have some more tags. Another tag here. Lots more vintagey, lovely papers that I'm definitely going to enjoy using. Got a floral note here, and this is from the Floral Notes digital kit. Lovely papers, lots of papers to work on. And more tags, and the tags are made so that you can journal on those too. So these are like they are journaling spots as well. So they're not just beautiful tags, they are journaling opportunities. So just keep that in mind, because y'all know I love journaling opportunities. And I thought I would just take this opportunity to show some of these books. And then we have some more journaling cards on the digital guest checks. I love the way those guest checks came out. I'll probably use them in all my books. Got tracing paper in here. And all that good stuff. And then, of course, it wraps all up. So the other ones are the same way, and this one is number 1. So if you go into the shop, you'll see them. They have the numbers. This is number 2, and then this one is number 21. So I'm not going to go through all of these. I just wanted to kind of show you all, if because I'm going to be starting my wraparound journey my wraparound journal pretty soon. So if it's something that you all are interested in, then you could definitely grab yourself one while supplies last, of course. And I still haven't done like a good flip through video of these particular journals, so I still have to do that. So this is what this one looks like. Now, I love the pockets on these came out for real. And the fabrics are absolutely pretty, and I love fabric journals too, because y'all know I like the way the fabric feels. I'm definitely a tactile kind of person. And I did all the beautiful sewing on these ribbons. And the ribbon it's very sturdy. It's not going to come off. Y'all look at those pockets. Absolutely beautiful with a beautiful fabric. Love it. All right. So I'm going to put these away. Just want to show y'all. They are up as well. And you can also use the YouTube fan discount code over there also. All right, so let's move all these little yummy ones, and I have lots of these up right now. Okay, next. Okay, and let me just show you all one more thing, because I'm going to use these in a few minutes. And this is a digital kit that is over in Donna's shop. And her shop is, I put a link in the description. Let me see here. It is, Shiny Treasure Designs. So she allowed me to use her digital kit, and she also said that she would give one away. So what I did was, y'all, I picked a number. And so what if you would like this digital kit? It is like some journaling cards, and they are. I cut some out. So let's see. When I printed it on my printer and I cut them out, let me give you. You can get the dimensions off her site, but let me see. They are approximately, I'd say, like 2¼ by maybe 3¼ inches high, but of course you can resize them if you wanted to. So I would even like make these even smaller. So when I cut them out, this is kind of the size that they came out, and I'm going to use these in a few moments. And they're very lovely. They're kind of have like those really soft vintagey colors, like from the 20s as well. So I picked a number between 1 and 20, and so you can only put in one number in the chat if you would like a copy of this. She agreed to give away a set or a digital file for this particular kit. So it's like 3 pages of these. So here's the other ones, and I actually cut these. So they're kind of a little bit similar, so I'm not going to go through all of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3, 24. So you actually get 24 images, and they're very reasonable as well. So if you're interested, only one time put a number in. I already picked a number, and then the person that picks that number, or is the first person that's closest to that number, then that's the person that we're going to pick to win the giveaway. And then if you're over in the group, I will let you know the name of her shop. is Shiny Treasure Designs. And I actually have it in the description below. Shiny Treasure Designs. So I'm going to let y'all roll with the numbers because we know we have that delay. And I'm going to use these. So what I want to do with these is I'm going to make some journal spots. So I actually have some book pages. And these book pages I'm going to use as my journaling spots. So, and I'm going to use and I'm just going to make like the front journaling spots on these. And I'm going to use some of my colored paper here. I have some colored paper scraps. So I'm going to use those. Thank you, Donna, for putting that in, because Donna is in the chat. And she has some lovely digitals over her shop as well. So you all can check those out. And y'all know I'm going to do a little bit of sewing if I have some time here. So I'm going to just put a little bit there, and then I'll stop the numbering in a few minutes, and then I'll look back and see if anybody got the number or they got close to it. And I'm going to put the cards on here because they look very nice up against the colored paper. And so this is definitely an excellent way to use up your scraps. And I have a few ways that I think I could actually use the cards. And the only thing I'm trying to do here is still have like the book page to be a background. And this is some pretty thick book pages that I'm using as well. Okay, and this one's pink, so I'm going to put this pink on here. I don't want it to cover up the journaling spot too much, but I always feel like, for me, I don't need like a lot of space for the journaling, because I like to write things in snippets instead of trying to write things like full on crazy journaling. Yeah, I'm just trying to use the scraps, as you can see. And on this one, I'll put that there. Everything looks plain. Y'all know everything looks plain until you get ready to actually sew some stuff. So that's when things get kind of juicy and pretty. You're welcome, Donna. I hope I explained them well. You can see anything florally. We love florals, so you definitely and she has them very reasonably priced as well. So even if you don't win, I think you all should go over and at least check her shop out. All right, and I'm going to put that one on there. And let's see if we have one that kind of, I didn't cut them all out, just cut a few because I had some other things I wanted to work on as well. All right, so I'm going to put that there. Now, I think, let me see. Oh, and I printed mines out on a laser printer, and I also printed these out on cardstock. But I wasn't sure how I was going to use these, but if I had to do it over again, I would print these on regular paper for this particular project. So, you know, I think I'm going to round these off to give them kind of a softer touch. And they look more photo-esque as well. Let's put that there. Oops. And y'all, we were talking about when I was having lunch with our old friends. They're up from up north, and they're actually going back home tomorrow. And of course, we were talking about, you know, the difference in the weather Because I always know when I go up north to visit in the wintertime, you know, when you first get off that airplane, you can feel like that cold air when you're going down a little runway into the airport. But when you hit that door after you pick up your bags, woo, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So, y'all saw I cut some more words, and they're gonna go fast because these words give me life, y'all. They give me life. So, I want to use some of these some kind of way. I don't want to cover up my flower though. So maybe I'll do that kind of like that. And then so it's nice and pretty. This is like a big kind of journaling card. This will be, I'm making these so that they will go into some pockets. And maybe put this at the bottom. And I'm actually just grabbing a piece. I mean a word. I'm not even really, because they're all beautiful, wonderful, inspirational type of words. So I'm like, I can use these on anything. And they're so wonderful. I love them so much. Let's put energy on this one. There's a lot of energy going on this page. I got a lot of stuff going on. So I think that's going to be enough because I like for my journal cards to be relatively flat as well. So it's going to be kind of just, that's it. So let us all right, we're going to use some vintage photo on this. I was thinking about using some different colors, but I'm just going to use the brown. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so I think all the numbering is in. And the number that I picked was dun, 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 number 12. Number 12 was the number that I picked. And Rhonda actually picked number 12. And she picked it relatively quickly, so I think great minds think alike. So Rhonda, I'll let you know over in the Facebook group how you'll be able to get your file. Or if Donna, if you want to let her know how to contact you to get the file, or if you want me to send it to her or whatever, you let me know. So Rhonda, yay. You're awesome. And ooh, y'all, look how that zhuzhed that card up. Gave it a little bit going on there. And I'm also going to do these words here because y'all know how it is. Yeah, Rhonda won. I should have wrote it down because I don't want you all to think I cheated or anything because I didn't. I did not cheat. I just already picked the word. I actually had these. I was like, dang, I forgot to really figure out how I was going to do this. So I had these dominoes. I sell these dominoes for crafting. And it had 12 on here. And so that's what I picked the 12 from. So y'all don't think I cheated and I played favoritisms or anything. Because I didn't have it written down already. Because I didn't. Yeah, this is why a lot of times I don't do the go around with the vintage photo because it just takes a long time. And sometimes I'm a patient person, but sometimes I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it like a little kid. I don't want to do my homework. So that's why I don't. I hope y'all didn't mind me giving you a little flippy through of the journals today. All right. So now what we're going to do. I have to remember how I had everything. So That's how it looks with the vintage photo, and this is how it looks without. And I'm gonna sew around it, but I think maybe instead of like doing a vintage photo all over everything, then I'll probably, hey, hola from Arizona. Hey, Veronica, thanks for joining us. All right. I think I'm just gonna go around the cards. These beautiful, lovely florals. They really do look Victorian. They look fantastic with the pink. I've been digging pink lately. So Donna says that you can message her in the group and then she'll send those right now if you want, Rhonda. So just message Donna Bell over in the group. And she says she's going to hook a sister up. So congratulations. And y'all go check out her shop. Shiny Treasure Designs. Yippee-yay. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do those and not all of that, because sometimes, to me, sometimes the grunginess is overwhelming, and I can go back and grunge some things up later if I wanted to. Okay, so let's just kind of move these out the way, and then I have to figure out how I want to do the sewing, which is pretty easy. I'm gonna keep it simple and just sew. Let me move some of this stuff out the way, and let's get the whippersnapper. Oh, yeah. And right now I have like a kind of a teal color in here, and I don't want the teal color though, so I'm gonna take that out. So let's see. That's right, you have to stay on here with me, Rhonda. You can go get your goodies later. Y'all know how I feel. All right. I'm going to use she's thinking. Okay. Oh yeah, my bobbins are out of control. My bobbins are out of control. And I have thread everywhere. I need to straighten up my drawer where my bobbins are at, because they are taken over. I'm going to use like this gold color first. So let me just thread the machine up really quick light. And y'all, she's concentrating. All right, and I got that in. But she's still concentrating. All right, now. Okay. Oh, Veronica, you say you just started making junk journals? Girl, yeah. All right. And turn you on. Okay. So let's come down as the best as we can. And let's start on this piece first. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the floral piece first. And it's hard for me to see what I'm doing when I am trying to do it this way. All right, so let's see. So for those of you who don't know, I am using the whippersnapper, and I've dubbed the whippersnapper is my Brother SQ9185 sewing machine. And I'm just trying to get the focus going here. There we go. So we can have a better focus. All right. And I think, y'all, I'm going to do, see, she's thinking too long. I'm going to do a number 27, my favorite. I can't help myself. I have to use, it inspires me. So let's use number 27 first. I'm just going to go right over my yellow paper here as well. Y'all know the whippersnapper makes everything look so perfect and wonderful. Not that the cards weren't already perfect and wonderful, but y'all know what I mean. The whippersnapper is like a tailor and it just dresses everything up. So it's very beautiful. All right. So Rhonda, Donna says she done sent you the files already. So that was very quickly. Thanks, Donna. So when Donna asked me to show the cards, I was like, hey, Can we give something to somebody? I didn't say it in not so many words, but I wanted to share with y'all. All right. So now, all right. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna use a lot of sewing on these cards, so I'll probably run out of time. And on this, I'm just going to do like a straight stitch around. You probably won't even, well, you may be able to see the yellow. Let's see, I'm going to do, let me just do a number 1. I take so much time trying to figure out which stitches I'm going to use. It's redunculous. All right, and I don't even know why I did that. Okay. So, and this will hold my yellow sheet on now. I could have just glued this on, but why waste the glue when I'm going to be sewing? That doesn't make any sense now, does it? You're welcome, Rhonda. And go here. And I'm not going to go through the card, but I am going to turn around and go back the other way. And turn around. Because y'all know I like my little messy stitches. They make everything look so beautiful. That's kind of my style. Little messy stitches. I wouldn't say mine's alone, but it's kind of the style that I like. I think that's the trick to like doing journals, is like doing your journal like in a style that you like, especially if you're going to be selling them. And then they're always very nice. Alright, so let's take that out. And now, so this is where I'm at on this end. Let me just go ahead and take some of that up. Okay, and then I'm still, should I go around the outside of this too? I think I should. It just feels like it needs some outside intervention. All right, so the outside, now I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. And Let's see. Let's see what we're gonna come out with. I don't know. It'll have a lot of stitching on it. I think this will go good in one of the little golden books because I'm putting the primary colors in those. And yellow is definitely a primary color. Alright, and go this way. Alright, and then, alright, so let me fix the focus again here. And so we still have our word to put on here, and I don't know where I was going to put this, but I think I'm going to put it right here. So now I'm not going to sew the word on. I am going to first, I can see a little bit of white on the edges, so let me just get rid of, knock that white back just a tad. And then I'm just going to glue this down. Find the paper here. And I'm just going to use my glue stick. I think I'm going to use this glue stick because I think it's almost out. And I'm going to make sure I put a fair amount of glue on here. And put that here. And it is perfect. And of course, I'll give you a close-up shot. I think I might have time to do one more. See, my finish up Friday, I still don't get to do a lot. Y'all, this came out really pretty. All right, so this one, I think the next three, well, the next two, I'm going to use pink thread. So I'm going to change this again. Hope y'all don't mind me changing threads on you. The whippersnapper, I can usually do this pretty quickly, so that's nice. All right. Get the pink. We got pink. All right. She's concentrating. I'm trying to go fast because I'm running out of time. Because I am kind of tired from today because I had to do a lot of driving and, you know, sitting around doing nothing makes you tired. And, okay. Come on, thing. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do after I get off is I'm just going to lay in the bed and binge on some TV, on some shows, and fall asleep. Even though it's kind of early, but I've been going to bed early anyway because I've been getting up early in the morning so I can come on over to Patreon and get my arting done. I figure while I'm getting my arting done daily, I might as well come on live, so I'm usually live over there. So if you all are interested, you can head over to patreon.com Liz for a day. All right. So now we're going to do this one. Even though it has the green in here too. And I'm just going to put this on like so. I'm really not thinking about it too much. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did before. This is going to be another 27 as well. And let's see. Y'all know I'm missing some stuff. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. All right, so let's get to it. Enough with me yammering. I know I can yammer all day long. This is a terrific way to use scraps and book pages. Yeah, I'll tell you a channel that I've been watching is the Paper Outpost. And I forgot the lady's name that's on there, but she has been doing videos on how to use book pages. So that's a good channel to watch as well. The Paper Outpost. I think that's the name of it. If anybody else watches that channel, let me know in the chat. Alright. Y'all, the whippersnapper. That's what's making everything look so beautiful. With these beautiful stitches. I love the whippersnapper. So I hope if y'all have your sewing machines that you're actually using them now. Those are going to be some funky flowers on that edge, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah. Alright, so let's take this off. Pam at the Paper Outpost. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like her videos. So y'all, I'm a YouTuber, but I watch a lot of videos. Y'all have no idea. Alright, so I'm going to do this the same way, and I'm going to do 0, a 1, which is a straight stitch. And let's see. Start right here. Yeah, you need to get you a sewing machine. It's a lot of fun. I even like just listening to the sewing machine. So I love watching people's videos where they're using sewing machines. It makes me happy. Alright, and then let me turn around and go back the other way so I can have me a nice messy stitch. Yeah, I knew I was going to finish up some projects, but sometimes I don't know exactly how I want to do things until after I come on. Like, I wasn't sure how I was going to use the cards that Donna had in her shop, but I knew I wanted to use them. So sometimes I just start sewing or plopping things on the paper, and things just start coming together. So you have to think of it that way. Just get started, and sometimes the inspiration will come to you. Yeah, I've said it before, I love how I can control the speed on this thing, because on Old Faithful, forget it. You get what you get when it comes to speed on the machine. Old Faithful is my old brother sewing machine, which didn't have all these beautiful stitches. It just had the zigzag and straight stitch, which is okay. But if you can get one like the whippersnapper, then that's a whole nother talk show, Jack. I got a link below if you want to see all the features that it has. Oops. Alright, now I'm going to go around the whole thing with a zigzag like I did before. I probably should do that first, because I got all these threads hanging off. Yeah, and then this is the last one I'm going to have time for right now. And then so I'll just give you a close-up of what we got once we get finished with this one. Alright, so let's go around and zigzag. I'm going to do a little zigzagging here. So Veronica says she used to have a 1910 black with beautiful flowers. It had one stitch. Oh, and you made baby quilts. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to do number 4. All right. My mom's friend that we met with today, She does like crocheting, and she gave my mom some crochet blankets. She sent them, and my granddaughter loves the blanket, so I call it her kryptonite. So I put her on the couch to take her nap. She doesn't really want to take a nap, so she pulls the blanket on top of herself. And then she falls asleep. So I said that's her kryptonite. So I had to tell them thank you for the kryptonite. Because my little baby doesn't know what she was doing. She makes herself fall asleep. Because she's all comfy under that nice warm blanket down here in Florida where it's like 8,500 degrees. Alright, so now let me just go ahead and move the machine out the way. Let's move these distracting pieces of... I got like this tape on here too. Where's mine? See, I'm using my finger as a tool. Let me see if I can use this to get it up. Yeah, this is my tool for my brother's scanner cut. I need to put that with the rest of the tools. Because if you watch my video on tips for your scanner cut, keep all your tools together so they won't get lost. Because if you have a craft room like mine's, things can get lost very easily. Alright. Let's move that out the way. Let me put this back in here with my tools. I'm just taking my time. Alright. Yeah, she loves a blanket. Alright, so I want to put this word on here, and I think I'm going to put it there, or there, or there. How about there, and then have like the full journaling space here. Yeah, I like it that I didn't put like the grungy part all over. It looks okay, but it looks better this way. So, let me just go around this. Because I think I only went around one of the words, and this wasn't one of them. So I have to give that a fix up. Alright, and let's use some of our glue here. Alright. Okay. And I'm going to put this up here at the top of the card. Almost looks like a little playing card, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to give you a close-up of what we have as far as the cards go. And where's these? So we cut... So first I just cut these. Let's bring this down some. And let's put that there so I can do a little focusing for you. Yeah, me and Mr. Mouse sometimes. Where you at, Mr. Mouse? Y'all ever have the mouse like disappear on you? Okay, so here we go. So I cut some of my laminated pieces, and these were some tags. Some of them I made small, and these are a digital kit that's up in the shop as well. So you can check that out. And let's pull it up just a little bit, because everything can't fit. So I just cut these because I already had them, and I laminated them. But normally I don't laminate them, but because I was doing this for washi tape, I was actually laminating these. And I put the holes in there so I can put strings. And then I did these as well. And these botanicals are available as a perk over at the Patreon channel. And then this is actually my leaf doodles, and this is a digital kit as well over in the shop. So it's a whole bunch of different colors, and then just black and white that you can color in yourself if you wanted to. So these make really nice journaling cards or bookmarks. These will probably be more like bookmarks, or you can use them as writing boards too. So they're small writing boards. So this would be good like in a mini journal, I think. So that's something to think about for sure. And then we did we started gathering. These are not done, but we're going to put these together like something like that. Like a simple collage with some book pages. And then my intention is to actually either use these in a pocket or just glue them directly onto a page. So I would put these onto a page where it doesn't have a journaling opportunity. It might be just like all background. Let me see, do I have my book over here? So let's see. I think I might have one in this book. Let me see. Let's go up a little bit. Let me move these out the way. And I'll show you how I would use these. Because I think I have one in here. Y'all have to go through the book because I don't know where it's at. And I got all this beautiful dangliness in here. Let me make sure the focus is okay. All right. Let's see. Let's find you. Where are you, little paper? So I can give you an idea. Because I want to make sure that you all know that these are very usable pieces. I just don't make pretty pieces. I use my stuff like crazy. I'm a junk journal user. Oh, you're going to be a grandmother again. You're 7th. Ooh, girl. Congratulations. Here's one right here. And this one I actually put in like as a flip up. I put some paper on the back of this one and I sewed it down. But you can actually like paste these down to the page. So I would put it like on a page like this where there's no writing opportunity and then put one of these down. So let's like this. Like these are just some beautiful pieces of vellum on here. So maybe I would take like this one and I would just like take some paste or some double stick tape, probably double stick tape, and then I would have some writing opportunities. So these are just perfect for those. All right, so let me get closer and I'll show you these two. Let's get closer. Okay, y'all, make sure you give this video a thumbs up as well if you love all these wonderful ideas. Let's go up for our finish up Friday. Okay, let me take my old lady glasses off. That helps me to focus things so y'all can see. All right, so yeah, I have 2 grandchildren. I have 1 on the way, so I'll have 3 grandchildren. Yay! I'm excited. All right, so I think I can't say that I have a favorite out of these 2 because I like the pink one and I like the yellow one. So this is the pink one. Y'all, isn't this absolutely beautiful? And then this one is the gold one or yellow one. Ooh, and I used like 3 different stitches on here. See how I made that image come alive? Your sewing machine is your friend, y'all. It's your friend. And I'm motivated to use these pieces more than if I just like kind of just glued these on. I like using the sewing machine. It's a big difference, huh? See, look at that. Kind of a big difference between that and that. Even if I just glued it on. I mean, it would be all right, but I think it would be better with the stitching on it, of course. All right, so I'm glad everybody came on with me. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So Roberta says she likes the gold the best. Wonderful. So Veronica says she sews by hand. You know, hand sewing is very beautiful as well. I just like sewing, so I don't want to hand sew though. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not hand sewing nothing. But a button, that's it. That's all I'm hand sewing. Hey, beautiful. All right, so again, you can head over to the shop if you need a journal, over to pleasantcreations.com. If you want to join me on the live streams in the morning or have access to exclusive content, you can head over to patreon.com/Liz for a day. And then if you just want to hang out with us, you can hang out with us over at Facebook. And the name of our group is Junk Journal Buddies. The link is in the description below as well. And then for these wonderful little floral cards that I used, you can head over to Shiny Treasure Designs over at Etsy. And I think that's it. Thumbs up. Have a good weekend, everybody. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life. As soon as I figure out how to stop the video, because y'all know what? I am using the back end of YouTube and I forgot how to cut it off. So I'm trying to figure out how to cut it off. How do we finish up this? I don't know, 'cause I don't see the stop button on here. Y'all, this is so strange. I hate the back end of this, the new thingy that they have going on here. Let me see. There we go. End stream. Bye.